everyone, welcome to Woolen Spinning. This is December 21st's Advent vlog. I want to welcome you to this place. Thank you so much for joining me. We are but 4 days away from Christmas, and I am hoping to get caught up on my spinning Advent calendar this week. I will share with you the last 3 days of the fiber for the colors for my Advent calendar and a couple of other things that have been going on here over the last few days. So let's get into it. So it's been a weird Monday. We had to take our car in this morning for servicing. It's just got a couple of things that we wanted to have it looked at, which is totally fine. And then we drove my husband, Mike, who's our technical support, does all of the tech stuff in the background for the podcast. A lot of people in the community, especially on the Slack channel, they call him Mr. Welford. We drove him to work afterwards. So we dropped the car off and then we took him to work. And then on our way back, we went to our favorite bakery, which is in Abbotsford, British Columbia, and it's called the Sprouted Oven. So if you live in the valley, definitely take a few minutes one day when you want to do a road trip and go check them out. I get all of my bulk stuff there, so like oats, all of our grains, all of our dried raw beans, everything. I get it all there. But they also have a bakery. So we stopped there and got some breakfast because it was super early in the morning. And then we went back to Mike's work because it's really close, and we delivered breakfast to him. So it was a surprise. The kids were over the moon. And then we hit the highway to come home and we went nowhere. We got on the highway and we stopped. So we sat for 2 hours on the highway because there had been a major accident and I couldn't get off because we were in between interchanges. So we sat and we chatted and we listened to holiday carols like on the radio, and the kids had their breakfast and I sipped my coffee because I'd gotten a coffee, and finally got home, and we got home and it started to snow. So it's like the weirdest day ever. So it started to snow, and we have about an inch, which is super unusual for us here. We do get snow in December sometimes, but I kept saying to the kids, it's too warm. Like, I don't know why I keep getting these alerts that there's a snowfall warning, because like it's just too warm outside. Anyways, not only did we get snow, it is sticking. So we will have to battle the snow a little bit later and go to get Mr. Welford from work. But thankfully the car won't be ready until tomorrow. So in some ways it's actually a blessing in disguise, because we'll just come home and we'll hunker down. And thankfully, in his infinite wisdom, my dad, when he taught me how to drive, he made me learn in the snow. And so I feel very confident driving in the snow, which is actually a really big blessing, because so many of my friends, because of where we live in the Fraser Valley, here in the greater Vancouver area of British Columbia, we don't get a lot of snow and people are not confident driving in the snow. So I am very thankful to my dad for making sure that my brother and I knew how to drive in the snow. And of course, Mike is from Ontario, so that's a no-brainer. They get tons of snow. He's totally fine in the snow. Advent calendar. So let's do the 19th first, because the 19th was Saturday. We had the live stream on Saturday. It was a fantastic show. It was very long. It was our last one of 2020. And we had just an absolute blast. I shared a spoiler and an unboxing that I had done on Friday on the Advent vlog, and then we talked a little bit more about it on the show. So please go back and have a look at that and check out Plyology.com. But I never got to any spinning on Saturday. The weekend was absolutely crazy. I have no idea why. We were at home. I don't know. The days just seem to be going like that right now. It's just crazy. So this is day 19. And my spinning Advent calendar is from Fleece and Fiber Works, Kingdom Fleece and Fiber Works in Vermont, my friend Liz. It's her mill. And I did get the one, it's Columbia Dorset, but I did get the one that had the 10% sparkle. So I've been having a lot of fun with that. Sorry, I need to trim up my bangs. They're getting a bit long. So as I'm sitting here chatting with you and I feel like they're in my eyes, I'm reminding myself to look after that later. So this is day 20. So this was yesterday's, and look at these colors. This one's beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. You guys might notice that the camera setup is a little bit different. I'm higher than I normally am. We built ourselves a new desk area for the podcast. I'm super stoked about it. And I think what I'll do actually, maybe tomorrow, I'll try and do the footage today, but I will tell you about it tomorrow. I will walk you through what we did and how we changed our setup, because before we were just using an IKEA dining room table. I'll link it when I share what we did. And now we actually have like a proper desk. We did not buy a desk, we built a desk. So maybe I'll share that with you guys tomorrow if there's some interest in that. Now, today's Advent calendar, the 21st. Ooh, gorgeous pinks, mauve, kind of an antique pink, mauve pink. That is beautiful. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this all spun before Christmas. My plan and my goal is to be able to do that. We have virtual spin group tomorrow, and my goal and my plan is actually to spin at least a couple of these tomorrow during spin group and get some singles onto my bobbin and get caught up a little bit, because I have fallen quite far behind, and so I would like to spend some time working on that and getting caught up. I would really like to have the whole Advent calendar, other than the 2 6-ounce bags. I'm not going to try to do those, but the rest of it, I really would like to have it spun for Christmas. That's my goal, is to have 24 mini skeins done by Thursday. So I think I can do it. These half ounces don't take me that long. I just need a chance to sit and do it. So the kids are outside right now. They're playing in the snow. I'm going to sit and spin. The other thing that I'm working on, and I literally have 4 rows left, 4 rows of my jingle sweater. I am done. I wove in the ends last night because I was too tired to keep on knitting. I might never knit again. I am so sick of knitting. However, and actually my wrist was getting a little bit sore, so I am going to take a break from knitting after I finish these last 4 rows, but I am finished my jingle sweater. So I'm hoping that I can share that with you guys over the next day or two, and maybe I'll actually be wearing it, which would be amazing. So have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. I hope that as we get closer to Christmas that you're getting things done. I know many of us are at home this holiday and it's not looking quite the same as it normally would, but I hope that your home is filled with warmth and joy. I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Happy spinning. Bye, guys.